Okay, these people are in a cemetery in Pennsylvania. I mean, in Indiana. No, in Pennsylvania. Yeah. There was where this cemetery is, there was a Civil War battle. Badass battle. Many thousands of people died, soldiers. And there is one soldier that was buried there. His name is James. And these people, this group of people, older people, went to the area to do what they call creeping, which is going to haunted places for the thrill of seeing a ghost or something. Well, look, what they got was a lot more than that. I can assure you that what you are going to see here is the reptilian world, full blown. In fact, already look at the guy's shirt. He's in the middle of that soup of reptilian entities. Look at the back of the shirt, there is a face right there, look. I mean, I'm not kidding you. This is a freaking face, or faces. There's another one next to it. Look. Oh, so that means that he's in the middle of that environment. And they're gonna pass by him or them like they were on a little train, or I mean a flying platform going right above the ground. And that white light that you see there is the hand of the conductor. He's grabbing some kind of lever. The lever is right here. It's a tube. Or I guess that's what that is. This is a total freak show. Completely. I mean, you will never see this scenery anywhere. Well, you can in that documentary Angels, Aliens, and UFO Encounters by Ken Klein. I posted some of the thing, then I took it out because of the copyright deal. But look, I'm gonna brighten up the image, and you're gonna see all these huge, I mean, ugly, horrible, nasty looking faces. Just like this one on his guy's shirt. Look, it's colorful too. They have, this one is like yellow, amber, bluish, greenish, pinkish, I don't know, this is several colors. You can see the face right there. And right next to him is another face. That's why you have to darken. I mean, they're translucent completely. And so this guy is like a translucent thing, but the people this is that show, Fake or Fact or Fake, the paranormal, they are debunkers. So they went to the site to see if they could replicate this, thinking that could be a hoax. They couldn't. They failed all the attempt to replicate. You can't replicate this, but they didn't see any of these entities. They didn't see nothing. In fact, they thought that was a light. They didn't even bother to freeze the frame or go frame by frame and see that was a freaking hand. And there is an entity with the arm stretched out. You're gonna see it. Look, you can see the front of this vehicle. It's a vehicle, some kind of, I don't know, an anti-gravity vehicle or something. You see it. Look, check it out. That's the vehicle right there. And look, it has this hexagon with tubes going around it. Well, the same thing that thing is, they have it in their chest. Look, in fact, it looks like a motor, a freaking motor. Look at the tubes that comes out of the engine. It's like a gasoline engine, but really it's not. None of that. This is some kind of vehicle. I mean, you're gonna see, and you're already seeing there is a big head that looks angry. I mean, it looks so malevolent. Look at this right there. Look at that huge face. But it's more than that. It's a soup of faces and bodies, and I mean, they are demonic. I mean, not demonic because that word means hidden. They are so diabolical looking. In fact, that thing that looks like an engine is the head of a dinosaur. Check it out. That is the head of a freaking dinosaur. Exactly as the things they put on the craft. A whole bunch of heads that look around, so that's one of those, like that. I mean, they are like, oh boy. Look at that, that's a hand right there, and it's grabbing a lever. I guess that's what moved the thing forward, or moved it. It looked almost like an antique train, but it's not. Look, this thing has a tube here, and but it's a face on top of that, and it's not just one face, it's a bunch of faces. I mean, this is just like that moon image that I just posted with the hands, the huge hands. Well, now I just decoded that. I've been going through every image of the moon, and those hands are everywhere. That's the deal. They have those hands, and the fingers have human nails and claws at the same time. They're claws. I mean, and oh my God, this is a freaking trip. Now I know that these things are, this entity sculpted hands everywhere. I mean, everywhere, and they show check this out. Let me show you this first, and then I'm gonna show you a hand. Look, this is frame by frame. Look how these entities, there's so many of them, and they are not. Look at this nasty looking one right there. It glows blue and white on top of the head. Look, but he is part of a bigger head. That face is the mouth of a bigger face. I mean, this is a total. Look at the face in the shoulder now. Because the guy is walking forward in that area. That's a cemetery. And look at that. The eye is a little head right there. That's a little guy. And there is some bunch of little guys there. It's like a world. Just this part right here. But each one of them is bunch of heads. And this is a big head right here that looks so angry. It looks mean. But he's just part of several. I mean, this is a complete trip. Look at this. This is the eye, the blue deal is the eye. And there's the other eye. And then, but it's more than amber looking or greenish, I don't know what color would that be. It's another head that is next to another head that is next to another head, and it's just never-ending nightmare. This thing is a freaking trip. Check this out. I'm going for it, and that's a hand. Check it out. Now the two fingers. I think he has only 4 fingers. I'm not sure. I thought it had 4 fingers, but I might be wrong. Look, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. Look. 3 fingers and the thumb. The thumb is hidden because it's grabbing a lever. That thing is a lever. Look at what the lever look like. Whatever that is the only bright part that looks solid. The only part that looks really solid. The rest of them is a soup of monsters' faces. And the whole thing is one gigantic, look, this is a huge face and another, look, this 2 pair of eyes, 2 pair of eyes, 2 pair of eyes, 2 pair of eyes. I mean, each face is like part of another face. And that is part of a bigger face, which is part of an even bigger face, but there's so many of them. And look now, the guy's shirt. Look at, check this out. Look at this. The face is changing. Now it's blue on top, blue on the bottom of that face. I mean, and look, golly, I can't believe these people went there. Look, this is the right eye, and that's the left eye, and that's the eyebrow, that blue deal. But the eyebrow is a little face here, or head. I mean, this is a complete nightmare, really. The whole area is impregnated with their images, and they're translucent. And look, this thing is a big eye. And that's the other big eye where the hand is. Check this out, look. That's the eye. A big eye, shiny in the pupil. It has the sheen of where you have glassy something, and the shiny light will, you know, create that sparkle on the glass. Look. And that's the hand. Now the fingers are stretched. Look. Now the guy head, the monster head is right there. I mean, just check this out, and this is a complete trip. I mean, just look at, you can study this picture and keep finding faces and things that is totally, a total trip. I mean, I'm telling you, this, you cannot replicate this with any kind of software or a special effect. This is not possible. This is only, only that deal happened like that. They tried to replicate the easiest part, and they couldn't, because this is impossible to replicate. This is an interdimensional deal. Look, I'm going frame by frame. This thing went by fast, like that. Check it out. Now the thing looked like, look, it looked like enclosure. And the guy, the hand of the guy, look, that's the arm right there of that hand. I mean, this is a total freaking trip. I could not believe it that these people went there and tried to get, you know, a ghost experience. Well, that's much more than that. This is interdimensional. Look at that, the hand is stretched. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers so far. And look, the leverage is this thing right here. He has the hand on the leverage. And that's the arm right there. Now, it's, wow, man, I just can't get over this thing. Look at the face in the back of his shirt. Look.